Good morning, everybody. Me, Shad, Polynerdic, back once again with more of The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. We spent the last 2 hours kind of exploring the area a little bit and hunting down some gear. Well, not gear itself, but schematics. So that the master craftsman could make our master crafted Witcher gear. We figured out how to dye stuff, and we started on our home. So let's get back into it. You probably already hear the guy babbling, so let's go. The town crier. Oh yeah, and we found statue testicles as well. We did that quest as well. Let us go. There's where we need to be. I want to see what this is. And I also want to go to this, and I think this is a monster nest. But we're going to go here. We're going to go home. I'm going to check out home. See if it's upgraded yet. I don't think it's been 3 in-game days, but it might have been. Whew, it's so pretty. God damn.
Come on! Come here!
Up, and then turn. I wonder what that is over there. I might use that as a desktop soon. That's gorgeous. Oh wait, we ran past this actually. I was so distracted by how pretty the scenery was, I ran right past the fast travel point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that to the east is a monster nest. I thought I read that. In fact, let's go check. Because I thought I read that there's constantly blue dye available.
Good day, good day. The day pass.
Bread adds a spring to your step. Wine adorns your head.
Whoa, that was weird. I don't know why it swung so weird there. Yep. That's what I read. Is these things.
I like that silver.
Okay, I don't really care to fight these things. I don't like the way they operate. They didn't fight me, lads. Fight me like a man. Blow this up.
Arca spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
It's a weird way to phrase it. Destroy the area. I'm gonna get rid of everything. Letter to father. Poor guy. Alright. Back home. plant kicked my ass. Took my life down by half. What an ass. Eat a chicken sandwich while we're at it. Welcome home, Geralt. It was a peacock, I heard it. I'm not sure where it was at, but I heard it. Oh look, it's being worked on. I love it. Very cool. We're working on my place.
Not even a draft horse will talk.
Rossi, you're all right. You wear my ring,
Oh, weapon
and you
rack.
hold me tight. Rossi, that's my thing.
Yep, we'll hang Iris there. This sword right there. Look at that. Yeah, those look good together. Can't wait to see what this looks like.
How
It's
might
fixed
I be
up.
of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
I don't want to accidentally stop the house. You know what I mean? So let's let the house finish.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
But a few drops of wine and glow.
This is BB's home. This is where BB lives. Took the green mold and the cheese. Stealing from my servants. Oh, Geralt. Never change. Just going into people's houses, taking stuff. Okay.
Now,
Hey, we whistled. Did the thing. Roach. There's my girl. Alright, let's
Slow now.
go meet Regis. Advance the main quest a little bit. Just a smidge though. We don't want to do too much.
I've not seen a bumper crop like this in ages.
right. I once had a girl, should I say?
Why so pale, Witcher? Does the climate not serve you?
Phew, stinky.
I like this little path through the sunflower field. Kind of quaint. I'm ignoring the path right now, I know. Let's see what's up here.
High and mighty northerner
Like a church of some sort.
Whoa there, Roach.
What do we have here? Vineyard of another kind? Somebody else's?
Did chasing down witches make you go grey?
Me, oh my! A witch spider.
Mountains dry as a stockfish.
Shouldn't smoke pipes, bad for you. Poisoned my horse, man. Is that it? Just the one? I accept, but just the one? Okay.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
No, it's very, very Regis of him. What is over here? Is it the rest of the plant over here? No, cool. Singular goal. A cat? Holy shit, it is. It's a very confused cat. Where's this go?
That stench. Kiki Moors. Fiddles aplenty around here.
Let me bleed. Surrender.
Some stench.
mad I melted all your eggs. I mean, rightfully so, but you're just mad that I did that. Chill out. Is this where we were supposed to meet him? Underneath here? Huh, yeah.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind. But we did not meet, so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
Vampires are so weird.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans of the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
I knew I'd seen them in the
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlav's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Ah, I knew it was gonna twitch. Fucking knew it.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Fair enough.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm
He
sure you
was
can
fucking
surmise,
melted in the
at
book.
first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlav bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlav recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Well written.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast.
Spitting at me everywhere I go.
Not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Take a nap. I don't know why, I just feel like that's the best Witcher haircut for
Ever
him.
vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived, entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't
what a
recall
white
much in
is
particular.
in the
Really don't
universe.
attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
They're considered cursed ones, huh? Okay, we've not ever encountered one before, so. It amazes me that creatures that are just a couple levels beneath me could just fuck me up if I'm not careful. What is this over here?
Diddly snips.
Look, they're
My
stepping on
back aches
grapes for
something
wine.
horrid.
I just watched a movie last night where there was a big bunch of that. Old movie too, like a 30-year-old movie. I mean, I'm older than it, obviously, but
Diddly snips. My back aches something horrid.
this might have to be a shorter. No, we've only been in it for 37 minutes. We're good. I'm gonna need to take a quick break to use the restroom though, so let's do that real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, apologies for that. Nature called, could not ignore. You know how it is. I assume you're people also. Come here, Roach. Come here, girl.
Let's go!
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
Yeah, what is that about? Get off the fucking horse. What is this about? Gaston.
The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is, why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do, so long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Get yourself killed.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Extreme cosplay.
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Shh. Talk to myself.
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate.
What?
Burned alive. Really high-temperatured work here.
Lepiota, thou art my defender and protector. Thou bringest good news.
Damn it.
Good gods!
Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods!
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. breastplate was identical.
Were they pretending and got themselves killed?
Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Burn marks. Something catch fire? Explode? Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the event of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage, but something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
Tube what? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Oh, I've got 3 right here.
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through. I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler, who we must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Divethaf, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it.
Divethaf, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches. Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of linen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seed-yielding lands. Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elfin wine, Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him. At long last, the Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans. Elfin King, erect in his pride, Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Not good.
Fuck, the statues got me. Damn. Gotta be ready for them, I guess, huh? No more mages. Mages that were the problem.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah,
Sure.
in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Damn.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this as your reward.
He handed me experience
Farewell.
points.
You would do best to leave. Resume your path, Master.
Finished all my chicken sandwiches. Now we're on the ham sandwiches. Ham sandwich. It's a bit foggy here. Don't like it.
Hey there.
Put the right sword on. Foglets. Tough. Fucking foglets. I knew it. I knew it when I saw the fog.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
Spirit dogs. Spoons. Remember we heard about spoons. Something about spoons and the curse. There's a bunch of Barghast down there.
Just as Raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
Okay, I knew there was another one over there somewhere. Let's see it.
Strange. Get us. The spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Just spoons everywhere.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Like spoons, man. Spoons everywhere.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. Girl realized she was changing into a monster, recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror, as if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Spoon key.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Smeagol Circus. Andy Serkis played Smeagol. That's got to be what that is? Quite literally.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Wait a second. We need to put our glasses back on. Gotta have the glasses on.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Say the same thing.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, ever again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
A spoon. No doubt.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Gold spoon, oblong spoon, silver spoon. So are whites hags?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Inside this cabinet, I bet. Classic.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. Tried to bring folk here, convinced them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Did we do it? Did we succeed?
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Did we succeed? I want to have succeeded. Is she a person again? Please be a person again.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Have this ham sandwich.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Took her to my
So
home.
I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again, since she adored feasts. He swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands.
You're a good man, BB.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think? With the general refurbishment now done, I would advise you consider breathing new life into the stable and the garden.
To Roach's stable.
You know,
first.
Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about...
Of course, sir, as you wish.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made, and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything...
Was wondering about the guest room.
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should...
Yeah. Sooner we start on that...
I can tell a man of act...
Skipping
Is there anything...
Weapon racks.
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces.
You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. Is there anything...
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
That camera did weird things there just now.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
Poor lady. Fucking 100 years. Sleepy time. I wonder what trophies we can place. You know? That armor's not as cool looking as I was hoping. That's better. I actually like that. Those pants are silly looking. All the books I've ever collected. Hey, look, the armor stands are here already. That was quick. I do wonder what kind of trophies we can display, because we can't display monster trophies, we've learned.
Renovations coming along all right, boy?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Something's in the wind. I've a daughter, you know.
What's in the cellar?
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Huh, okay. Is that the thing they found? I believe that was it.
I forgot. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit. Something's in the wind.
How much money do we have? Still got 5,000 coin to spend.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragonglass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I love this. I love having a home base.
With every
it's one of my favorite things in video games.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Feels like by investing a bit...
With the utmost respect, sir. The vineyard has arrived at the pinnacle of perfection. Any further change?
Starting to get into this whole...
Provided we preserve the ground's Beauclervois stylings, and on condition that you are not considering something like, digging vast holes in which to store monster carcasses or bury cursed treasure, I am very much in favor, sir.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this,
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made...
Good. Order me up.
Immediately, sir. Will you be needing anything?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty...
Of course. No one would consider that.
There we go.
Then send out for one, please.
Of course. I shall send... Will you be needing anything else, sir?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Now we need to find art to hang in various places. This will be improved by tomorrow. Fantastic. Out we go.
Me oh my! A witch feller!
Hell yeah, we did it.
Oh,
Now we need to go back to Regis. Main quest. Report back to Regis. I'm so glad we
would
saved that nice
till
lady
we were wrecked and
and didn't just
sweaty.
kill her.
You smell that?
Cursed monsters are the worst.
No one can grip the damn
Where you at, Roach? There you are. There you are, girl.
That's it, Roach.
Let's go. Go find our vampire friend. We're in town. We can only slightly gallop here.
Unbelievable.
What's going on there?
Is it true? Peasants got to carve his cow.
Thumbcloud sorcerer.
You've the look of a knight. Monsters have come. Give it a bomb. Run away. These poor people. They've been gooped by monsters. Thank you.
I'll down a whole bottle in toast to your deeds. May good health never leave you, Witcher.
Let's go. Come on now.
Where's my friend? The vampire guy. Regis! Where are you, sir? I brought you white spit.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Helpful creatures, ravens.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Tesha Mudna.
It is a place of
so,
but they were a tortured Kagmar was...
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
I would like to get my armor upgraded before then.
An illusion. Interesting.
Fucking say what I say. Interesting. Nope, I just took it. Haha. Is it any good? It is very good. Chernobog, Srog. Did 2 Chernobogs? Yes, I did. I don't know what changed, but suddenly the sword sheaths are starting to match. And I'm glad, because that was driving me nuts when they weren't matched. Ew, it's pulsing.
Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
Kikimores. Can't go out that way. Oh. Kikimore. I have historically mispronounced that while reading it in the books. I made it moray instead of moors. Did I just fucking... Yes, I did. Regis, how do I get out of your space? I want to leave. There we go. Is this it? No, wait, maybe. That goes up to him. There's a bed in here. Regis. For a vampire, he's good people. That's how I exit. There we go. Under him. And then up this way. What does it say? Vineyard what? Vineyard infestation. Okay. So. We got all these question marks to go visit. I think it's worth a look to travel this way.
Hey,
I don't know what I'm doing. It's the wrong thing. What happened here? Probably that infestation that I already cleared. There we go. Yep, there's that infestation. Did good clearing that.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
I don't know if that's the sort of thing that we should get money for. I feel like it would be. Like if we went to that guy and said, hey, I did a nightly thing.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
I don't want to advance the story any further, given that this video is running out of time. Meow. Meow, he said. Yeah, we've got about 12 minutes left, give or take. I'm going to go a little longer because I took that restroom break in the middle, but... Oh no. We're not letting you stand, buddy. Bet you would. Fuck you. Giant centipede. Roach. Here you are, my boy. My girl, rather. Still get that wrong from time to time. But yeah, that used to drive me nuts when the sword sheaths would be mismatched. It's like, no! That's not how it would work. I mean, there's no reason why it wouldn't be that way, but other than personal preference. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. Or do. Huh. I rode to where we were going. Literally rode to the I meant to go here, but I missed it somehow. Literally fucking rode to where the quest marker is. Well, at least this way we can fast travel if we need to. Hidden treasure.
Go.
What do we have here?
For the Duchess and her dainty tits.
Never fight a witcher.
Hey. Big finger. Dick. I don't know why I don't just hit take all. I guess I kind of like the click. I don't know. Bumhole peeping weed yanker. Bumhole peeping weed yanker. That's a good insult. Bumhole peeping weed yanker. Look, I did it that time. Did it the smart way. This must be the bumhole peeping weed yanker. Be my guess. That's not the key. I didn't just find the key. Gnarly. I have the key though. God damn it. Did I not grab the key when I searched the bag? Pretty sure I grabbed the key when I searched the bag. We did it. We found the thing. Now we're going here. That took longer than it should have, unfortunately. That was strange. What Geralt just did. Facebook, notifications of some sort.
Let's go! Take it easy.
What we got here? This lizard. Never actually gotten to fight one before. Expect that. Nope. Stayed out. Never encountered this lizard before. Grindstones available. Yay. Turquoise never die. I like turquoise. Turquoise is good. It's a good color.
Salutations.
Is it over here and loot this lizard?
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine, while some witcher guards the common folk.
Yep. It's because I'm awesome. Never, ever, ever encountered this lizard before. Of them? love the way they handle this so much better than in the base game where he's like, "Playing house is fully completed. We did all the things."
Well, out with it.
Let me live.
What now?
Who's... I didn't see anybody that is being threatened. There's a monster at your feet, sir. Did you know that?
How goes it?
We just did some stuff. We did things. We're the best. That was where the hidden treasure was.
I do what they pay me to do. That's it.
Oh!
Come on, Roach.
Just follow the road out of town. What is over here? Is this a village?
Oh. Faster.
I ran over a child of some sort. Of some sort, I said. Alright, we gotta go see what that is. We have to at this point.
Do you like it here?
Myself, I like Count Monier's idea. Fool.
Myself, I blah 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 blah.
Now, where'd you get them catty peepers?
From medicines.
Let's go.
What is this over here? Because I'm curious. Wild horses. Like the song. An estate of some sort?
Go, go.
I get an itchy nose. Uh-oh. Saw some centipedes. Wildly occurring centipedes. Centipede discharge. Such a gross word. Letter to Gregory. The letter mentions giant centipedes.
Let's dance.
Roasted boar. That's one thing I've been playing a lot of Subnautica in my free time, and one thing I really can't stand about the way it's designed is a lot of creatures, you kill them and get nothing from them. Like, there's just nothing. Like, not even an achievement. You know, like, oh, you killed a Reaper. Nothing. Dog. It's a prison. We found the prison, everybody. I thought it was going to be something fancy. I didn't realize it was going to be a fucking prison.
Witcher.
Can I get in?
Now why did you have to go and do that?
Because I'm curious about the prison. Water's fucking pretty. Hidden treasure behind the prison. Ah! Did we get it? Nope, it's still up there. That was not the hidden treasure. Long rube. Escape artist journal. They knocked out a few of your ribs? Like they broke them? Applied escapology. I love it. They dug out into the lake. They did not learn to swim. close. You're gonna lose some health here, but you got it. You got it, buddy. Several people drowned down here. Now we gotta go find these ruins for the treasure. We gotta get our hands on some stuff to make the armors. Definitely. Like once we have all the armor sets or armor display cases, I would like to make a set of the Witcher armor for each case, because that's how I am. Can't wait to go back to the house and see what it looks like now that we've upgraded it fully. I want to see what that is next. I'm playing a little extra on this one because I had that restroom break. You're welcome. As if I'm not doing it for myself. Uh-oh, there's enemies nearby. What we got down here? Funny how underwater it does immediate kill. You know? Eat a ham sandwich while we swim. It made it look like he hit the wall. Like that's what killed him. The Drowner still had a name. Still said Drowner. Worried it was going to be somewhere where we were going to have to not be able to breathe. Well played, Camp. Well played. So much stuff. Just piles of gold. Yeah, decent amount of gold there. we're down here. I don't know why he was carrying ashes as an underwater corpse, but man, good stuff down here. Silly sunken elven ruins. Nicely done. See if those swords we picked up were better than anything I have currently. No, but they're still cool. Still very cool. Hell yeah. I actually like those ones better because the black and white looks good. Certainly looks better than these fucking garish looking things.
That stench.
Yeah, we did it. Roach, I need you. Onward to the next location. We're gonna wrap up soon. I'm just being a glutton for my own enjoyment. Sorry. My bad, guys. Yeah, we've been over there. I do want to see, before we wrap it up, if anything I've done counts as nightly, errant night stuff. Abandoned estate. What are we gonna find in here?
Come on. Vengeance will be mine in this life or in them to come. Our deeds in life ring out through all eternity.
What the hell was that? A big ass sword. Philippert. That's locked. I cannot wait to kill that guy. We have to kill Philibert at some point, right? Like, that has to be a thing that we do. Like, there's no way we leave that slight undone. Yeah, we'll go to here, and then here, and maybe these two, and then we'll call it. Depending on what happens, you know? Like, if we go to those places and it ends up being like a lengthier thing, we won't, but if it's just a chance to clear out an abandoned settlement and, you know, bring the people back, absolutely. Like killing them. It's fun. Although I don't like seeing vials of centipede discharge. That's just gross. Not a fan. Not a fan of those words together. The word discharge is just gross. It's cool, but it is. Abandoned settlement.
Nighty-night. Let's all together.
Find a witcher.
Together. At least my food. I to be steward.
Blew that fucker up. And then I stole his onion. Grilled pork.
Witcher, save me!
I will in just a second.
Lick my dog and we get along.
Lick my dong and we'll get along, the fucker said. Hello, bandit.
Ooh la la!
What was that? Dickhead. What we got up here? Some blood moss. Got ourselves a cave situation. Damn it. Fuck you, dude. I'll kill all of you. Am I so over encumbered that I can't even carry anything? Sword's got some value to him, though. Anybody else up here? Anybody? Anybody need pushing off a cliff? It's a service I gladly offer. No? Okay. We'll do it free of charge. Just slowly meander back downstairs. Taking our time, going for a stroll. Now that totally should count as a thing that's like an errant knight kind of quest. Don't know why it wouldn't. Some bed rolls. This guy that wanted me to lick his taint or whatever it was he said. And to that I said, no sir. Here's the key. Who has the key? Which amongst you assholes has the key? Be the very first guy I kill. Is he the one with the key? No. No. Who has the key, goddammit?
Greetings, monsieur. You need something?
Mind if I glance at your stock?
Dude had all the money. He'll be back inside the cage. Nope. Somehow we got him out of the cage without opening it.
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice.
Fucking video games, man. Fucking video games. I love them. That was fucking gold. I got nothing, man. I fucking got nothing. Pulled him out of the cage magically to sell him a bunch of stuff. He goes back in the cage just because. Oh, man. Holy shit, I love video games sometimes. Most of the time. All the time. Who the fuck am I kidding? What the hell? Banshee. That's a first. Never actually encountered a Banshee in this game before. Makes sense that this is a place where I would, though. It looks like old ruins. What do we have here? I mean, there's a job board that tells me there should be a fast travel point. Also says that there should be people here.
What the hell happened here?
Rossi, you're all right. You wear my ring when you hold me tight. Rossi, that's my thing.
Need to ask around. Locals might know something more.
The way he's playing. What do we have here? Who has time to read all the things? I can just collect them all.
What's up, Kitty Ice?
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
What is wrong with you people? Ah! Giant statue of some sort.
Come evening, I'm off to the hells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
You don't look like a quarryman to me.
Why are they all kind of
That
like
stand in the way of our
stunned?
doing business?
No. It merely means I doubt you'll find anything of use here. I mainly stock goods for the men at the quarry. Hammers, spikes, hand cream. But if you want a glance, feel free. I shan't stop you.
Show me what you got.
I will sell you stuff. Already have an adversary.
You always this personable? Or do you just get up on the wrong side of the bed this morning?
I got up on the right side. I always do. I worked here once, see? Breaking stone. Until a part of a rock face fell away and crushed my foot.
Sorry. Feel foolish now.
Not to worry. Such things are commonplace here, part of the job. Every now and then someone breaks something, twists an ankle, or their neck.
Gotta go. Farewell.
Here and only here, buy a full set of gear, get a bottle of Fiorano free.
Foreman, why are you in the ground?
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave.
Oh, this is the thing about
it
falling
requires
cows.
a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed. And a horrid one at that. We've earned the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand. Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, "Plague! demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky? That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bother to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
I already killed them.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a
La Biota reward you with project.
I can't have children. I'm a witcher. There'd be no progeny. It's part of the lore, man. Okay, we're gonna stop here because we've gone 2 hours and 45 minutes. Like I said, I had other things I wanted to hit, but I didn't want to dive into things that take too long. So we'll pick up here in the next video when we next play. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.